Last day of our camping trip! And we are on Riverside Trail, heading out to check out the river, because it goes along the river. This is the first of 3 trails we're going to do today. They're just 1 kilometer long. Riverside Trail is also an IBA area for bird life, important area, and biodiversity. We see lots of cool things along here, including lots of painted turtles, geese. What else do we see? We've seen, what are those things called? They do that really weird mating thing. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Lots of wildlife. Lots of wildflowers along this trail as well, which is really cool. And we've seen sandhill crane coming through here and lots of different things. This is a great trail. So come along, check it out. Some turkey tail that's kind of withering and drying up. Should be very happy that this is not smell-o-vision, because we don't know what it is, but there's some kind of a rotting, decaying smell. It almost smells like, Chetra says dirty laundry, I say like decaying food or something like that. We just walked through a little section of the trail like that, so I don't know if it's something that people have done or it's something natural. Is there something natural that you know of that would cause that smell to be in a forest, a hardwood forest? If there is, please let us know in the comments below, because I don't know if I've ever smelled that before in the forest. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what that bird is, the one that does this kind of mating thing on the ground. So let's ask Chetra, she might remember. Chetra, what's that bird? It's a really cool bird.
You mean this bird?
Yes, the bird that does that.
That's the woodcock.
The woodcock! How could I not remember the woodcock?
Well, we had a teacher named Mr. Woodcock in grade 8.
That's why I'm
We should
saying.
remember that.
Okay, woodcock. Check it out on Wikipedia or no, check it out on YouTube so you can see the video and do the sound. And they do this kind of walk and head thing. It's super cool. Can you hear a chickadee-dee-dee-dee? I can hear a woodpecker. I feel like it's romper-room. And I can see this is the Old Ausable River, spring-fed. People like to canoe up and down it and look for wildlife, beavers, river otters, muskrats, cranes. What else they got, Chitra? Deer. Yep, deer will come down and drink. Different kinds of flycatchers. Oh, kingfishers. Yeah, I love kingfishers. Tons of different woodpeckers, from the little tiny downies to right up to the pileated. It's very, very calm today and quiet, and the sun is actually coming out, which is pretty awesome. Of course it's coming out. We're leaving today. Enjoy it while you can. So this This is a cedar, and somewhere along its life, it's had a major injury, which has caused this tree to grow out like that, and it's called a horsetail. Pretty cool, eh? So every time you see a tree, especially cedars, I don't know if it's other trees, and it pulls out like that, people love to sit on them and relax and hang out because it looks like a seat. Horsetail, due to an injury.
These are bladdernuts. And there's a whole bunch of them.
And they're musical when the seed dries inside of the pod.
I love them.
Bladdernuts. Chloe is being a little rambunctious and not very patient this morning, so. Anyone know what this kind of plant is? It's got an orange fruit on it. I'm not sure what it is. So this is the thicket that we found the woodcocks wandering around in. They were on the ground. They're about the size of a chicken maybe, but they're really weird looking. Big body, small head going back and forth kind of like a pigeon or more. Really interesting bird. You have to check it out online. I don't have a video of it. Can you start again? This is bog iron. You see the shiny stuff that almost looks like it's oil sitting on top of. This isn't pollution. This is bog iron. Tell us about bog iron, Chitra.
Bog iron is iron that leaches out of plant life in a bog, and it rises to the surface. And the Vikings, when they came over to North America, needed to fix all of their metal tools because they used a lot of metal, and they would scrape it off the surface of the bog and then melt it down and fix their tools. And they didn't. There was no iron being smelted in North America at that time because First Nations people used stone and they used leather and they used things like that, but they did not use iron. So it's the iron that the Vikings had to use because they didn't know where iron was located in North America.
But they found a bunch of this out in Newfoundland, and we saw it while we were out there, and we were
many bogs in Newfoundland, so lots of bog iron.
Pretty cool. Oh, what a good puppy. Catch them doing good things and praise them. That's what you do with doggies. And children probably, I don't know. I hear some Canada goose. Canada geese. Still some things frozen from the weekend. Are you trying to chew my tripod? She's trying to chew my tripod leg. Oh, we're playing? Is that a stick?
It's not a stick. It's several $100 worth of flowers.
I'm like Les Stroud. I have to come back and get my camera. Why can't the camera just follow me? Just follow me. I need a camera person. Anybody want to be a camera person?